Hey, what's going on YouTube? What's going on everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing today, man? We're back here with another reaction. I'm going to be checking out for the first time on this channel some David Bowie, all right? This is a donation request via Buy Me a Coffee, so thank you so much for supporting the channel in that way. It means a lot. Appreciate it. We're going to be checking out this song. It's called Space Oddity official video, okay? What does this say here? Space Oddity, 1972, produced and directed by Mick Rock, New York, okay? December 1972. Let's go ahead and jump into this one. We're going to ignore the copyright part. No, I'm just kidding. If YouTube strikes it down, hopefully they don't. I might have to edit the footage or do something special. We'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and hit the play button and get it going.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. 10. Ground control 9, to Major Tom. 8, 7, 6. Commencing countdown, engines on. 3, 2. Check ignition 1, and may God's love be off with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door. Floating in a most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. Spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows. Ground control to Major Tom. Your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear
I gotta say, I was expecting a turn in that story at some point, just because right at the beginning, coming into this song, it already felt sad emotion, immediately, and it didn't change as the story went on. The emotion didn't change, so we got into a story pretty much from ground control reaching out to the astronaut, Major Tom, and they're in full communication, man. It sounds like Major Tom gets onto maybe the moon, wherever his destination was, and he's just saying it's beautiful up here. These stars look so different. The Earth looks so different. I can't believe this. Then it comes to the time of departure, and he talks about tell my wife I love her. Clearly, it sounded like he knew something was wrong already at this point, and then they lose communication and they just repeat trying to, in desperation, get a hold of Major Tom, and that's kind of where the story ends. And you could just assume, man, this guy got lost in space, no longer has communication, doesn't know how to get home, and that's probably going to become his grave, that tin can up in the sky, man. So it's pretty sad, but I felt a change coming just because that sad emotion rode throughout that song. So I was just waiting for the hit, almost in my mind, hoping it wouldn't come. It was kind of like watching a movie in song form, I could see the light kind of dimming, and I was just hoping there would be, you want a positive ending to your stories, but that's not reality. And this is the story that he gave us, was that there was no light at the end of that tunnel on this track. So a little sad, a little sad. Okay, so looking over the lyrics said, tell my man I love him, but I thought he said tell my wife I love him, so maybe that was just my own experiences coming in to play there, with my wife and whatnot. So I don't know, yeah, so it looks like the lyrics actually say tell my man I love him on that one. This looks like it was released in 1969, and they considered this psychedelic folk, man. Pretty cool. All right, so it says here, the lyrics, Space Oddity tells the story of an astronaut named Major Tom who is informed by ground control that a malfunction has occurred in his spacecraft, but Major Tom does not get the message because he either misses it or he is in such awe of outer space that he does not hear it. He remains in space, sitting in a tin can far above the world, preparing for his lonely death, man. Pretty crazy. I like that they go on to say that, these authors comment on the unusual vocabulary in the lyrics, such as ground control rather than mission control, spaceship rather than rocket, engines on rather than ignition, and the unmilitary combination, because he's calling Major Tom. But I like that David Bowie made these, I guess, mistakes in vocabulary, because that just shows, like, we're, even in stories that we might write, we don't have to be experts in the tale. We can get the point across to your average casual listener, and they're gonna enjoy it just as much as I did here, right? I'm not looking into criticizing the structure of his vocabulary in his lyrics, man. I just enjoyed the tale because I understood exactly what he was getting across here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, man. Thank you for the suggestion. Really appreciate that. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed being here with me today on this reaction. If I edited or altered the footage, I'm sorry, but YouTube, slap me in the hand, man. It is what it is. If y'all guys enjoyed this one, please don't forget to like, subscribe. Check out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help the channel grow, man. With that being said, I'm gone. I'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.